Hey, I'm Chuck Enderlin, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the Tax Cut and Jobs Act that's being brought up in the Senate right now. Now, this bill does not do anything it's supposed to do. It's going to destroy our healthcare system, it's going to repeal the individual mandate, and it's really just a backdoor so that people can gut Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security a few years down the road. So there's three big pillars on this bill. The first one is a permanent corporate tax cut. It's going to cut corporate taxes nominally to 20%. That's not going to actually make a difference. They still are going to pay less if they're outside of the country, and there's still enough loopholes that aren't eliminated that any corporation that's actually paying taxes in the US is probably going to pay much less than 20%. It does create a humongous deficit though. It creates about $150 billion every year, 1.5 trillion over the course of this bill. The next thing this does, though, is it has a permanent tax decrease for wealthy earners. Does this by reclassifying a couple income options and mainly setting up so that people like the president and people in the real estate business don't have to pay as high of a tax rate as they would if they were just, earning money the good old-fashioned way. And the last thing it does is it has a temporary middle-class tax cut that's followed by a permanent middle-class tax increase. And that's to pay for it. If we didn't have that, if the middle-class tax cuts were actually permanent, that deficit would be far more than $1.5 trillion. It would be ballooning over $2 trillion over the course of those 10 years. So what can we do about this? You can call your senators right now. I'll show you how. Pick up your phone, and the Senate switchboard is going to be found 202-224-3121. Good afternoon, Senator Perdue. My name is Charles Enderlin. I'm an airline pilot living in Noonan, Georgia, and I want to encourage you to vote no on the Tax Cut and Jobs bill. It will increase the deficit far too much and damage our national security. Thank you for your time. Senator Isaacson's voicemail is full. Call your senators. Tell them to vote no on the Tax Cut and Jobs Act. And if they don't listen to you, support and help elect representatives and senators who will. I'm Chuck Enderlin, and I'm running for Congress because Georgians deserve a representative who will listen to them.